Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo!
Thank you.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo!
screw it. We're the Dude Busters. We're back for the second part of our What's Gonna Happen to the Superstars from Raw and SmackDown. We're continuing on the Raw roster. We just went through some of the superstars, and we're going to continue right now. Next superstar on the list would be the Rated R Superstar Edge. In my mind, he's going to be WWE Champion again. He's feuding with Orton right now. Two of my favorites in the business right now. I don't know who to choose, but I swear to God, Edge is now that he's heel again, we're gonna see that title around his waist again. Because when Edge is heel and he has a title, it's epic win, guys.
I totally agree. I agree too. I totally agree with
I
this.
agree, and oh yeah.
But Orton's gonna squash him, I think, in this feud, though.
I think so too. I think
Make
Orton.
him look better.
Yeah, with Orton being face, the face always wins. Orton's gonna squash him in this feud. Edge will go on to face John Cena at some point because we know Batista isn't taking the belt from him, and he'll beat John Cena, and then he'll feud with Orton, somehow getting the belt back on Orton.
Honestly, I would want to see is the Orton Cena and Edge.
And I have a question as a little sidebar. Whatever happened to Orton never being able to challenge John Cena for the WWE title ever again, as long as he holds the belt, and as long as John Cena lives?
Yeah, good point.
They TNA'd us.
And if,
Boy, what happened? What storyline? I don't know what you're talking about.
But basically, Edge will be champion by the end of the year at least twice.
Yeah.
at least
By the way.
possibly 3 times, we'll see what happens. Next superstar on the list.
Hey.
Next superstar on the list, underrated.
Okay, don't ask us then.
What?
I guess me and Jeff don't have opinions.
You
I
guys.
already said mine.
He gave his opinion, and you gave yours a little bit too, Shogun.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I guess I was gonna say. I did say.
But Edge is gonna feel the
him and-
crash, man. Yeah.
I guess I did say that him and Jericho are gonna lead the next generation of legends. But yeah.
Next superstar on the list, underrated superstar, another superstar that if the Cruiserweight title returns, needs to get the belt at least 3-4 times because he can hold it perfectly. Many of you people would know him in the indie circuits as Matt Sydal, but to us, he's Evan Bourne.
And if you guys haven't seen it yet, look up on YouTube after you watch this video, of course, and subscribe to us.
Yes.
Look up Matt Sydal versus CM Punk in ROH. That match was phenomenal. They've had some epic feuds in the past. We saw this Monday, just like a 5-minute variation of that match, and that was still pretty good. It wasn't like phenomenal like his match with Rey Mysterio at Extreme Rules, but when when CM Punk faces a speed guy, he pulls it off really good. Even when he faces his strength, it pulls it off really good because CM Punk has that variation of half tech, half speed. So it's always a good match when he goes up against a speed guy. But as far as Evan Bourne is a phenomenal wrestler. And if you look him up in ROH, like I said, his speed moveset is so much better. WWE really took away a lot of his moves.
It's because of the fact that he can't. What are they going to do with a superstar like him that can't do it? Like Rey Mysterio, if the Cruiserweight title was around for Rey Mysterio, where the hell would he have gone? Evan Bourne is in the same position Rey Mysterio would have
Exactly, yes. If Rey Mysterio wouldn't have won the Cruiserweight Championship, his career would be over. If Eddie wouldn't have died, his career would have been over. And I know we're probably going to get a lot of shit for that, but everyone knows
It's true.
Rey got
Mysterio got
Eddie's
push.
been. But honestly, we can do an Eddie and Ray story some other time because that has a lot of things that we can give behind it. But let's move on. Next, Diva.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it due to the fact that I'm really pissed off about it.
Let's not.
I don't even have a little backstory on this one because I'm just gonna flat out say when there's a Diva match, except for the Extreme Rules match, I consider it my piss break because I just get up, go to the bathroom, come back, the match is over. It's like, yay. But it would have to be the Divas champion, Eve Torres.
Oh my God, that was the worst mistake they did. Take it off of Maurice, who granted can't really wrestle, but her gimmick was phenomenal. Put it on Eve, doesn't have a gimmick, who can't wrestle, and it's like, why did you do this, WWE? Yeah, she's a fan favorite in like an eighth of the country and around the world, but Maurice was hated by everyone.
Honestly, she's the only Diva Search winner actually get a title belt. Christy Hemme, she got shit. Ashley, she got shit. Layla, what is she getting right now? Shit.
Yeah,
All of them are
but
better
there's
than
then Diva Search competitors that win the belt. Look at Michelle McCool.
Okay, one diva. Maria, she got shit.
I could think of some more, but that would take too much time.
And
Well, I think
I wouldn't care anyway because none of them are any good anyway.
Yeah, what about
Come on.
fucking Candice Michelle?
was one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one.
she was
They're getting better.
And Eve Torres is pretty much Candice Michelle 2.0.
Except Camp
Except
Wrestle.
get
she's
better.
not getting any better.
except not as good.
She will get better.
And not even Candice was that good.
I miss Trish and Lita.
That's a different story, Blake.
I miss the good old days.
We all do.
We all do, but let's move on. We have to save time right now. Next superstar. I'm going to skip over him because of the fact that there's a rumor going around about other certain areas. I'm not even going to go over it because just like the Batista thing. Ezekiel Jackson, he's out with an injury. There's plans that he's getting released because he can't do anything with them. It's
Sucks.
screw it. Fuck him. I don't like him anyway for reasons that I won't
He's
say.
just a basic monster gimmick that they don't know what to write for. Just like Mike Knox, just like Snitsky. They don't know how to write for monsters in the PG era.
The only superstar they had the right to monster is Kane, but he's not even going to get what he needs. But Kane's on SmackDown, we'll get to him later. Next diva is Gail Kim. Go back to TNA, you bitch!
I agree.
She needs to go back to TNA because WWE will never push her. For the same reason that I said earlier, who didn't I say it? I forget who I said it for. I was talking to you guys, and WWE refuses to push people that were first in WWE, then went to TNA and came back. Yes, there's the exception of Jeff Hardy, but look at it. R-Truth used to be K-Quick. When he was there, he was getting a push towards the Intercontinental Championship, won a Tag Team Championship, won the won the Hardcore Championship. He was getting pushes. Then he left to TNA, became World Champion in TNA. They don't want you to know that, but he was TNA Champion. He was TNA Champion, left the company because they didn't have anything for him, went to WWE, and essentially they've been trying to boost him up to main eventer, but nobody can get behind him.
You know what? Get this back around the subject of R-Truth and Gail Kim to the subject of doing right now, but we all agree, go back to TNA. Even if I agree with you 100% on R-Truth. R-Truth is actually a phenomenal competitor. He's good on the mic, the crowd gets behind him, he's very energetic.
He needs a new song.
Jeff.
Well, he does.
That was great.
It's
Good segue.
energetic, so...
Well, he does, damn it.
Alright, let's
up?
move on.
What's up?
Let's move on to save some time. Next superstar on the list, another superstar that I think doesn't need that much time to be talked over with, is Goldust. Two things City that happened with him. Either one, he's gonna get released, or two, three things either. One, he gets released, two, he teams up with Yoshitatsu again, or three, he's just an up-and-coming talent, like, you know, a superstar provider. He gets in the ring with young talent, then he puts him over. Goldust will never get a belt around his waist again for as long as he lives. The closest thing he can get is a tag team belt, and that's if they put him with Tatsu, and they really, really are desperate enough to do that.
And as much as I hate to say this, this is another case of TNA gone bad. He went to TNA because WWE wouldn't re-sign him, and now they're refusing to push him. He could be a tag team champion. He could be an Intercontinental champion. He couldn't be a world champion because he doesn't have the look, but I could see him as Intercontinental champion again. He was one of my favorite Intercontinental champions. He was one of my favorite tag team champions when he was with Booker T. And
he's one of my favorites of basically anything. Even though he has a strange, look, he's one of those superstars that you just love watching.
Because it's not necessarily just like the most amazing wrestler.
The thing is, he puts his gimmick into the story.
And he's really great. I mean, he's awesome like that.
He should be Ted Jr.'s bag boy. That's what he needs to be.
alright, let's move on to the next wrestler. We have about a minute left in this video.
I'm not really gonna say much for commentators, but Lawler won't leave for a while, and Cole's not leaving for a while. I'm not even gonna get into rest of commentators. Next super diva is Jillian.
They need to fire her ass.
She's just there for comic relief.
I hate her.
She's just there to go, haha, you can't sing.
Gene.
I wish Mick Foley would come back and give her Mr. Sacco, and then she can't sing no more.
The least he could have done was given her let her have the Divas belt for at least a week or something, or maybe even
But no, they have Melina come in there 2 seconds after she wins it. Here's your opponent.
Who knows? Maybe if she would have won the belt, we would have seen something come out of it.
Exactly. You know what could...
Next.
And you want to know something? Jay, how much time we have left?
We have 10 seconds.
Well, you know what then?
Fine.
We're gonna be saving the best.
8,
We're gonna save a nice superstar
7.
opening of the next part. Jay, take it away.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. As always, I'm J-Dub, Radamaj, Macho Jeff, and Shogun. Please hit that subscribe button. We love you.